Hey guys, it's time for a gun video, and I didn't just lull you in with the cool guy shoot 'em up bumper video. I'm gonna have my voice overlay on some more footage so that you can see exactly some of the problems and some of the fixes. The big idea in this video is to give you two simple tricks that's gonna immediately give you a tangible something that you can walk out on the range with, practice, and it'll make you a faster and more accurate shooter by helping you manage recoil. I've already in the past given you some grip stuff, whether you know how to have the thumbs forward grip, you have the high tang grip here, you have your thumbs forward here, and your lockout points. And I'll go ahead and provide a link in the video so that you guys will be able to do this grip, and that grip is going to do a great amount to keep your hands on the gun and to help manage recoil, so that's a real good thing. This right here, first off, I'm going to show you the wrong thing to do it. So this was painful for me to even do, but what you'll see in this video, and I'll go ahead and play it now, is me shooting, and my elbows are generally oriented downward and my weight is back. And you'll watch as I shoot, there's a great amount of muzzle flip happening as the gun's pushing me backwards and breaking it at the elbows, even though I've got a really good grip on the gun. My grip isn't changing, it's staying stuck to the gun, it's doing what it should be doing, and I have generally the right grip pressures. But there's two more things that I need to really accomplish here to really maximize my ability to manage that recoil. Now, one thing is, if you're a big hulking dude like me, just kidding, if you're a dude like me, I'm like a $165. I'm a little bit heavier than that because I just had a protein smoothie. I'm coming online. This Warrior Poet's going to add a little bit of bulk, try to get back to some of my military days. But I had no neck. Now I'm like a skinny librarian build. But anyway, you know, the big guys have an advantage in managing recoil because they just got more mass to contend with the recoil than I do. Some of these other guys have these just huge, ginormous, mongoloid hands that are able to grip the gun, and you don't even see a gun under their grip. And that's real good for them too, and I don't have the luxury of that. I've got to have perfect technique for me to be able to really manage the recoil. So some of you dudes who aren't huge, and some of you ladies out there, this should be a great help to you. Now, how do I fix this problem where the gun's pushing me back? What I personally do, and I'll go ahead and show you the next piece here, is if I lean forward slightly, now the gun is not pushing me forward. You notice my head is thrust forward now. In this next clip, my shoulders are pushed forward a little bit more. And if you were able to see my feet, one foot is dropped back behind the other to really kind of push off so my weight is on my toes at the same time to give me my weight forward attitude. And this is going to help you see the gun is running a little bit flatter than it was the last time. This right here is a real helpful piece of advice. And if I forget this and the gun starts pushing me back, even if I have a good grip, after I really let loose the whole string, just the gun ends up pushing me back, and then I have to recover back on target, and it just kills my ability to manage recoil. If I'm just doing one or two shots, it's not as big of a deal, but especially like a 5-shot string where I'm cranking them all out in 1 second or less, it really pushes. So that's one piece. The second thing that you guys need to know is the secret of the elbow. Oh, and if you ever attend one of my classes, I just got back from Colorado. I was doing this on the line. Every class I have to do this. I say, guys, get your weight forward on your toes and really push forward. Be aggressive into it. That's accomplishing a few things. It's not just about managing recoil. And I'll grab them by the back of the neck and the elbow, and I'm like, get into it, attack, fight. You know, and I'm trying to push them into it, and it's not just about managing recoil. That's part of it. The second about is fostering that good fighter mindset, throwing that switch so that it's all just chilling out. But something about presenting a gun makes that switch flip so that you're ready to fight. You know, you're ready to defend. And so part of that is whenever I touch a gun and present it, that switch is being flipped. And so to aggressively get into the gun and say, fight, that's a good thing that helps breed good fighter mindset, because it's not just all about managing recoil, but that's the subject and the scope of this video. The second thing, the first one was leaning forward. The second thing is taking this elbow, and this is my magical secret, is taking the elbow and rolling it in, just like that. You'll see it again here. Rolling the elbow in. It gives my gun a slight little cant right there. And that's just what I do. Some people don't do this, and they're great shooters, fantastic. It's just what I do, and I get to do whatever I want. Anyway, it's camming this in hard like this. Now, this does a few things. One is this pressure, this isometric pressure that's coming from the elbow, sticks my hand to the gun firmly. You'll watch as I shoot, the gun is shooting much, much flatter when I have both the lean forward and the left elbow camming in. Now, an added bonus to this method is not just having the hand stick on the gun, it helps keep the gun still so it's not flipping as much, and this is partially because one, I'm gripping the gun even tighter because of the torque. Also, I have an isometric pinch, which is happening from both hands coming in. Also, what this is going to do, and this is so cool, your trigger control will sometimes be sloppy or crappy. Sometimes you'll even have shot anticipation, which is the #1 reason why people miss, I believe, because trigger control is a natural byproduct of shot anticipation. Bad trigger control is a natural byproduct of shot anticipation oftentimes. So anyway, but this technique to really cam into the gun like this, a lot of times it's this nice band-aid that even if my trigger control is bad sometimes, this helps cover it up. It's like it should have been a miss, but I had just this baller torqued in grip, and even though I deserved to miss because I just was too harsh on the trigger, a lot of times I'll still hit anyway because of that. Anyway, those are two good things, guys. Go ahead and lean forward, get aggressive as if it's a fight, and go ahead and cam that elbow in to help the hand stick on the gun, help keep it still, and it'll help ease some of the adverse effects of bad trigger control and shot anticipation sometimes. This was helpful. I know it was, and thanks so much for watching. Please share, subscribe, like, all that. It helps me on the channel, helps us grow and build our community. And also, if you'll go ahead and visit the website, you can sign up for training with me. If you'd like to support the channel, patreon.com. Really appreciate it. And hey, thanks so much, guys. Take it easy.